guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really fun and exciting video. I am going to be doing my full face of first impressions using all of the products that I mentioned in my last video, which was my Sephora and Ulta haul. I am so excited for this because there are so many good products to try. Also, I'm sorry my hair is just slicked back in this ponytail. It is on like day 6 and I need to wash it. I'm waiting till Monday and it is now Saturday. So it's just slick back in this ponytail. We're gonna ignore that. I know it's not the cutest thing in the world. But yeah, if you guys would like to see that, just keep on watching. Okay, I have you guys zoomed in, and the first thing I'm gonna start with is my brows using the e.l.f. Brow Lift. So I don't know if you're supposed to spray this. I know this is supposed to be like the Anastasia Brow Freeze, but it's pretty tacky, so I don't think you're supposed to spray it with anything. I'm just gonna use a spoolie and I am going to brush my brows up. I am quite nervous to use this. I think I got way too much. Okay, I am just going to coat, oh dear. I'm gonna coat backwards. I've seen people do this, and then upwards. Okay, well, my brows are stuck. Stop, that looks so good. That looks better than any type of like brow freeze or brow soap I've ever tried to use. Just gonna keep brushing up. I'm just gonna use the end of this brush and push them to my skin. Do you see that? I know I look crazy right now, but I think that looks pretty good. Okay, do you see the difference? One side is just lifted and the other is still super flat. I love that, I think. Okay, I'm gonna do the other brow off camera. Okay, I know I look extremely crazy right now, but this looks so good. And this is only like $6, and so that is a plus. Okay, well, this is great and you need to get your hands on it. The next thing I'm gonna go into for the brows is the Urban Decay Brow Blade. Mine is in the shade Brown Sugar, and I'm going to use the brow pen side. I have never done this, but I'm going to use it to flick some hairs into my brows. I hope that it's the right color. We're gonna find out. I really wanna get the hang of like that fluffy brow look, so that's what we're going for. I'm just gonna put like little faux hairs in these sparse areas. I'm also going to use the other end to just draw out down here. I will say my brows look very natural. Okay, that is one side done. I'm going to clean them up with concealer, but how do we like them? I think I like it. I'm not used to it, I can say that for sure. They look very, very, very natural. Looks like I microbladed my eyebrows. I'm gonna go do the other one off camera. Okay, so this brow was a lot harder to maneuver because this one's way more sparse. I know they're messy, but I think I love it. I just need to learn how to work with it. I'm now gonna use the concealer that we're gonna use later on to carve out the brows. This is the KVD Good Apple Concealer, and this is in the shade Light 111. I'm just using my Morphe and Ariel A19 brush. Okay, do you see how much better they look carved out? I also added some light, so if it's a little brighter, that's why. But they look so good carved out. Also, I think I'm going to love that concealer later on. I think I am. Okay, now I want to move on to the eyeshadow, and I actually want to recreate this look that I saw on TikTok by Gab XX Riel. So it's like Gabrielle, but I don't know. It is so pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but it is using the palette that I'm going to use, and that is the Juvia's Place Culture palette. So this is new. She actually used this in her video. So I want to recreate that, and I want to do something fun. Okay, starting off, I'm going in with this e.l.f. brush. This is the concealer brush. It's just a teeny tiny brush, and I'm going into the shade, I'm not going to even try to pronounce that. It's just this dark green shade, and I'm only getting it on the tip of the brush so that I can create that wing shape. I am very nervous and I am going to mess this up, but we're going to try it. So I'm going to start here. Okay. These are pigmented, these shadows. She drags it all the way in. This look is going to be so fun. And now for the wing part. I'm switching over to a Morphe M250-0 to see if this works better for out here. Now let's try to recreate it on the other eye. Okay, I think that shape is pretty even. I know it looks crazy right now, but it's all going to come together. I'm now going to take that same shade and I am going to put it on the inner and outer corners of my eye and just pack it in. Little bit of fallout, but I'm also like packing my brush into these shades. I like never play with green eyeshadow, and this is so fun right now. But these shadows are pigmented. I'm now going to go into this shade here, and I'm going to put that in the center of my lid. I think the kick up is just from all of the pigment in these shadows. Okay, I think I'm liking the way it looks so far. I do look insane, but now I'm going to go into this shade right here. I think it's called Tiv. I'm doing this without spraying my brush. I'm just going to go into the center of my lid. Pretty nice. I think I might spray my brush, might not. I lied. I'm going to spray my brush with some Fix Plus. Okay, stop. That is so pretty. I'm now just going to go in with a tiny bit of this shade to pop in the center. That just brightened it up so much and gave so much more reflex. Okay, I just wiped away some of that fallout. What do we think? I love it. I think it is so pretty. She did such a better job than I did, but it was her original look. I just recreated it, but I think it is so cool and so pretty. I would love to recreate this with other colors. I would definitely get your hands on this. This is some high-end pigment. I believe the palette's only $36. That's not bad for how much you get. Like, you could do so many different looks with this. It just looks like a carnival in a palette, but it is so beautiful. Definitely pick this one up. Moving on to the face, I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is the hydrating primer. I have used this in the glass bottle, absolutely loved it. This is supposed to be skincare infused, so I want to see how I feel about this one. The last one was so hydrating and literally went with any foundation, so we will see. Just gonna give it a good shake, swish it. All right, just gonna put a little bit here. Okay, it looks exactly like the primerizer. I don't want to put too much, even though I think I probably already did. I know I hauled the Glow Recipe Plum Plump moisturizer, and I have been absolutely in love with it. My skin has been like clearing up and so glowy. I do have a couple cystic breakouts here that honestly are new. I haven't really experienced cystic breakouts, but I think it's just hormonal because, you know, every woman's favorite time of the month is coming. But I have been using that moisturizer consistently, and I've noticed a difference in my skin, so I love it. I will say that if you blend for too long, like blend it into your skin, it starts to pill. So I would recommend, if you're gonna wear it with makeup like I am today, I would recommend putting it on like way before, like in the morning, moisturizing at least probably 30 minutes prior to when you're gonna do your makeup. I know that sometimes I just moisturize right before, but alright, well, that feels nice. It feels like the original primerizer. It's just very hydrating. We will see how it wears under the makeup. Moving on to what I am most excited for. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. I think this is going to be so beautiful. I don't know how much to use. I am just going to put a little bit, I guess, on my face. We'll start with that much and see what happens. And I'm going to blend it out with a sponge. The sponge is damp. What does that smell? I don't know if it's my sponge or if it's the foundation. It kind of has a weird funky smell. The shade is a tiny bit off, but it's pretty damn close. It has really nice coverage. It is just a dewy, almost just natural finish. Okay, that is one side with and one side without. It has, honestly, it's pretty thin. It doesn't feel heavy. You probably can't tell, but it is slightly dry around my mouth area, so we will see how it plays with powders and the rest of my products. Another thing about this foundation is you can buy refills for it, so you don't have to just buy a brand new foundation. Well, aside from the shade match being off, I think it looks pretty flawless on the skin. Yeah, so far I like it, so we will see how it wears. So the next thing I have is cream contour. So this is the KVD Mod Con Liquid Gel Cream Contour. I got mine in the shade Light Warm 80. I really hope this works. It just has a doe foot, and so it almost blends in like water. I've seen this in action, and it looks like water when it blends in. So I am going to apply some here. I hope that's not too much. And then I'm just going to blend it out with a Morphe M436. Okay, it blends out very, very, very easily. Okay, did you guys see that blend? It blended into nothing. I mean, not nothing, like you can see it. You can see the difference, at least I can. Okay, I think that is so pretty. That is probably going to be a new favorite. Look at that. It's so subtle and so soft. Let's do the other side. I feel like you could just keep adding and adding and adding because it blends so much. So this could be really good for beginners into cream contour because you could just keep adding and it's never going to look like too much. I mean, eventually. And the forehead. Okay, I love that, and especially for beginners, you need that. It is so beautiful. This is going to be a new favorite in my collection. Moving on to concealer, I'm very excited for this. Like I mentioned earlier, this is the KVD Good Apple Concealer. I love the doe foot on this. It is so weird, but I think it's going to be so cool, the slant for inside the eye right here. So let's try it. I'm going to do one eye at a time because I don't know how it dries, and I feel like this is gonna be pretty pigmented. I'm going to blend it out with my sponge. Okay, so I feel like it's more of like a medium coverage. I'm gonna apply a little bit more right here and see how it builds and if it's going to crease. Alright, well, my under eyes look pretty good. This looks much better than this side. Go ahead and do the other side. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. KVD has been stepping it up. What a comeback. Well, that looks really nice, and my eyes are not even creasing yet. So I'm going to do my T-zone as well. It blends out so smoothly and easily and has really good pigment, actually. I do think it's like more of a medium when you start off, but it's buildable to full. I like this. The only thing is that look at the packaging now that I have been touching it with my dirty fingers, but this is really good. The next thing is the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush. I feel like I'm going to look like Christmas shortly, but we'll see. I have seen so many videos of people using these and they look so beautiful. I got the shade Grateful. I got this because it looked so gorgeous, I think, when I saw Juicy Jazz use it. So I am just going to do one dot because I've heard they're pigmented and I'm going to work fast. Oh. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah. Well... Well, I look like a clown right now. My eyes are starting to crease, but I feel like that's with any concealer that I use. Okay, I'm going to use a sponge. Maybe that'll be better. Yeah, that definitely helped blend it out. Okay, now it's pretty, but I still feel like I look a little clownish. I do want to try other shades. You literally need one dot for one side, but it is really, really pretty. Maybe just not with this eye look. I will try it again, maybe on a day that I'm not wearing much on the eyes and it's just like the face and the blush. You know that TikTok sound where it's like gorgeous, gorgeous girls always over blush, gorgeous, gorgeous girls are always in a rush, or whatever they say? Felt that. So far, I do like this. I just want to try other colors. Again, with the Rare Beauty, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist setting powder. This is in the shade Light. I've heard really, really good things about this, so I am excited. The component is really cool. You just twist it, so it's really good for cleanliness, and oh my god, it has one of these stickers. I'm just going to tap a little bit out into the cap. And then I'm going to tap out the creases under my eyes before I go in with any powder. I really hope this looks good because I am on the hunt for a good setting powder, so okay. This has like a pink tint to it. I'm tapping in, tapping off on the back of my hand. I'm going to look up and set under the eyes. Do you see the difference? Oh my god. I am literally Photoshopped now. Nobody can tell me nothing. Okay, that is gorgeous. I'm just going to take some more and set pretty much everywhere else very, very lightly. I think that concealer may be starting to look a little cakey under my eyes. I'm going to continue to try it, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I didn't have a new powder bronzer to try, so I just went ahead and did that off camera. But I do have one of these blushes to try. These are by the Sephora collection. Makeup by Arrow, I guess, uses these on Kylie Jenner, and they went viral, of course. I think I want to use this shade. This is the shade Heated. This is actually a shimmer, so we are going to see how I feel about it. It looks pretty. So yeah, I'm just going to go in with a slanted brush and I'm just going to pat that on. It's actually pretty. I think that just gave like a healthy sheen to the skin. Bring a little bit up on the forehead, nose, chin, just everywhere. Blush goes everywhere. I'm gonna bring a little bit up into my eye socket. So yeah, this is good. It looks really pretty. Can't wait to try the other shades. I have Heated, Fascinated, and Hey Jealousy. This one is so pretty. Now for something I am so excited for. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand. So this is a highlighter. I'm going to do it on top of powder, so we're going to see how that plays, if it's any good. So let's find out together. I'm just going to squeeze some out. I don't want to waste any though. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Still squeezing. Oh, that makes sense. There's an on and off click. I didn't even know that. Okay, I see some coming out. That wasn't hard at all. I don't want to waste any. Alright, I don't know how this is going to go with the look because it's kind of pink, but we're going to find out. I'm just going to tap it. Anything Charlotte Tilbury is beautiful, I swear. It doesn't even matter what it is. It's going to be beautiful. Like, look at that. It's like the most beautiful glow from within. Stop it. I think that's gorgeous. I'm going to do this side, and I can use it on top of powder. Okay, I just put more on this side to see. I'm just tapping it out with my finger. That is so pretty. So I'm going to put some on my forehead because I love to be glowing everywhere. Do you see that? Okay, so there's one side on my forehead with it on. There's way more of a glow. This is gorgeous. If you can get your hands on one, you need it. Alexa, they're beautiful. That's for my best friend. My face is craving some hydration right now, especially under my eyes, so I'm going to use my Professional Super Setter. I don't have a new setting mist. Do you see how much I just put on? Yeah, it needs it. I'm just going to fan myself before I tap in with a sponge. I think that Beauty Light Wand would be really, really pretty under foundation as well. Kind of like my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now I'm just going to go in with my sponge and just tap all that setting spray in and make sure it doesn't lift my makeup. It's never done that before, so if it does it, that's the foundation's fault. I made things look a lot better, but my eyes are still creasing underneath, so we're gonna have to figure that out. I'm now just really quickly going to go into my Jaclyn Hill loose highlighter, and I'm going to highlight I don't know how to explain this. I'm going to highlight right here and under my brow bone. I don't know if I want to do anything to the bottom lash line. Let's do lashes first and then we'll figure it out. I'm actually going to tightline with the Makeup by Mario pencil in the shade, Master Pigment Pro pencil in the shade Perfect Brow. I'm also going to just go ahead and waterline with this. Okay, now for lashes, I'm going to use the Kiss lashes in the style Ruffle. So Michaela loves these on TikTok, so I hope I love them as well. I'm first going to use the Max Stack mascara though really quickly that my dog destroyed. As you can see, I've never tried this. Pretty excited to. That separated my lashes so nicely. That is one coat. I know you can hardly tell because I have the eyeshadow, but I'm going to do the other side and then I'm going to come back for a second coat. Alright, I'm going to stop applying the mascara. This is amazing. You need this. These are extremely long and dramatic, and I'm going to the mall after this. I'm already wearing dramatic makeup, so who cares? Now I'm going to do my bottom lash line. I'm going to go pop on some lashes off camera and I'll be right back. I'm sorry, but they are so pretty, but it's about to start raining, so I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm not going to line my lips using the NYX lip pencil in the shade Natural. This is nothing new. Look at that pigment. My lipstick is now going to be the Milani Color Fetish lipstick in the shade Tease. It's almost like the same exact color as the lip liner, I feel like. Okay, these are so comfortable and soft. Alright, you guys, well, that completes today's video. I really loved everything. The one thing that I'm a little skeptical on is this concealer. We're going to figure it out. But everything else, like, I swear you need to pick it up. I loved everything. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys liked it, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to see more content from me in the future. And comment down below some videos you'd like to see. I am going to vlog my New York trip that I'm going on, I believe. So you guys will see that next, most likely. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.